On one occasion in Port Moresby, we heard of a feast and celebration taking place in the coastal village of Tubusereia, which is about 20 kilometres by road southeast of Moresby. On this particular weekend, colleague Richard Pearce and some students and I travelled there by Land Rover, and we were offered accommodation in a newly completed teacher's house. Tubusereia is built almost entirely out over the water, with some houses and the village church on the foreshore. Preparations for the feast began early in the morning, with the women preparing yam and taro and the pigs to be cooked in the traditional pit roast manner. Here we see them peeling these huge taros. Well, what else but taro and yam, I say. Meanwhile, these two little children are having a great time playing in the water and on the canoe. A fire has been prepared, built over the rocks, and the food is laid out on the hot stones and then covered with banana leaves and sand for slow cooking over several hours. And the celebrations begin with this parade of the bananas. And the tables here are being laid with goodies. There is much singing, dancing, and chanting. Body or adornments consisted of foliage and flowers and feathers and plumes. And here we see some of the local fashions. There's much dancing, laughter and frivolity. And this old Mary, as the women were referred to in those days, is getting into the act, into the swing of things, really enjoying herself. She's wearing a very large shell necklace with a huge boar's tooth. We were very privileged at the end of the day to experience this magnificent tropical sunset. The next day we set out to experience, or rather to explore the village over the water by poling ourselves along with the double canoe. There's Richard, and that's me doing a bit of poling. And that little fellow has just had a dip in the water. Richard buys a pawpaw from this lady. And now we're going to be shown how to pick a coconut. This young fellow is scrambling up the coconut palm to a huge bunch of coconuts at the very top, and he will pick one of them. Oh, having a spell. And down he comes. And some of the boys serenade us on this second sunset evening in this glorious village at the end of a very memorable weekend experience.